How to get gonorrhea. A pen is dipped in the inkwell. A cartoon is created. And it is published in a national magazine. The caption? You will meet a tall, dark, handsome man who will give you the clap. Clap is the monster gonorrhea. And gonorrhea is so prevalent today that jokes are made about it in national magazines. Gonorrhea goes by many different names, but no matter what you call it, it can make you sterile. How is gonorrhea passed from me to you, or you to me? What does the germ look like? Where does it live? What appear to be pairs of small dots in the center of this picture are gonorrhea germs. Doctors and nurses refer to the germ as the gonococcus. The gonococcus is so highly specialized it can live only in mucous membrane. You can see mucous membrane by rolling down the lip of your mouth. This membrane is warm and moist, and it lines all openings of the body. You may have heard that you can catch gonorrhea from a doorknob, but that's not true. The gonococcus cannot exist on a doorknob because it's too cold and too dry. It cannot exist on the seat of a toilet, too cold and too dry. And it cannot survive on a towel for the same reasons. The germs resemble coffee beans. They are fussy and fragile and can live only in human mucous membrane. The only way you can get gonorrhea is for the germ to pass from an infected person's mucous membrane to yours. When you kiss, this can happen. And if you have sexual intercourse, this can happen, because the vagina of the female is lined with mucous membrane, and so is the tube through which the sperm passes out the penis of the male. If your partner is infected, there is an excellent chance you will get gonorrhea. And that's all it takes. One germ, and you're infected. As soon as the infection takes place, the gonococcus begins to multiply. This is the incubation period, and it usually lasts 3 to 6 days, but may be longer. Then the disease breaks out and spreads. What are the symptoms? Men who develop symptoms will notice a burning during urination and a discharge of pus. But 50% of the time, one case out of 2, the victim will go about his regular activities and not have symptoms. There will be no burning and no pus. Women can have symptoms too, burning during urination and vaginal discharge of pus. But it is thought that 9 out of 10 females show no symptoms. The great majority of women carry on their normal activities without knowing they are infected, and they do not see a doctor. The gonococcus continues to multiply and multiply. And as it spreads into other areas, it leaves damaged tissue and pus. When gonorrhea is recognized, penicillin is administered, and one treatment is usually enough. People allergic to penicillin are treated with other antibiotics. It is very important that a doctor do the diagnosing and treating, because only a doctor will know the dosage required to cure gonorrhea. It is dangerous to treat yourself with some leftover antibiotics of any kind. Your symptoms, if you have them, may go away, and you'll think you're cured. But if the gonococcus in your body is not completely eliminated by proper treatment, it can move inward, following trails lined with mucous membrane, and invade the reproductive organs. The female is sterilized when the egg-carrying fallopian tubes are clogged with scar tissue, and the male is sterilized when the sperm-carrying ducts are closed. Both men and women can be made sterile by a germ which caused no symptoms and did not make them sick. If you are not having sexual relations, you are safe from gonorrhea. And if you are having sex with one partner only, you will not be in danger, providing you are both true to one another. Persons who are indulging in promiscuous sexual activities have a good chance of becoming infected. The key word here is promiscuous. If you are promiscuous, sooner or later you will encounter a partner who has gonorrhea, and you are going to get it. It's that simple. Don't play do I or don't I. Every sexually active person who is promiscuous should be examined for venereal disease every 6 months. Perhaps the easiest way to do this is through the public health center or free clinic of your town or city. All you have to do is pick up the phone and dial. It's that easy. The tests will be free and the results confidential. No one will laugh at you, and no one will know. Does this mean no one? Yes. Your parents won't know. Your teachers won't know. Your friends won't know. Some people prefer to go to a health center in a neighboring town or in a large city if they live in a small town. This is fine too. Any health center of any city will test you and, if you need it, treat you. And while you're at the clinic, get some advice on how to protect yourself from gonorrhea. If the clinic finds you are infected, tell your partner so he or she can also get treated and cured. This is your responsibility. If you care about a person enough to have sexual intercourse, it's only fair to make certain that this person is not made sterile by a hidden infection. Someday you may want children of your own. If you are a sexually promiscuous person, get your checkup. Don't let a hidden infection prevent you from having children if you want them. Make certain the crystal ball will never foretell untreated gonorrhea in your future.